Next truth, not only at the mental level are you connected, even at the deeper conscious level, you are connected to every other being. Your body is not just one body. Actually, there are 7 layers or bodies in you. The first layer is the physical body. This blood, flesh, whatever. The second is the pranic body. There are 7 such energy layers or bodies. These energy layers can be represented as concentric circles, with the physical layer as the outermost circle and the 7th layer, the nirvanic body, as the innermost layer. Please understand, imagine the concentric circles, circle, 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 layers of circle. Outermost is physical body, innermost is nirvanic body. At the physical layer, you, God and I can be represented as 3 different points. Please understand, you, I and God, all of us can be represented as 3 different points in the outermost concentric circle. At the physical level, the distance between these 3 is more. You are there, I am here, God is somewhere. Distance between these 3 is more. At the pranic level, the distance is reduced. If you come down deeper to the mental level, the distance between you and I is still reduced. And so is the distance between you, God and I. When you go deeper and deeper, these 3 entities, physical, pranic, mental, finally merge into one at the innermost nirvanic layer, the ultimate consciousness. At the deepest point of all these layers, God, you, and I are one. There is no distance between the 3. Once you become aware and realize that you are a part of the collective consciousness, see, it's all about realization and cognizing. All you need to do is just cognize and realize that you are a part of the collective consciousness, that you don't have an individual identity. Then you realize that you do not have a separate ego. See, the moment you realize you are part of the collective consciousness and you don't have an individual identity, what will happen? You will also realize that you don't have a separate ego. See, all the time we think that we own our individual identity. But in existence, there is no such thing as a separate individual identity. Once you know this truth, you will go beyond pain, suffering, depression, diseases. As long as you are individually conscious, you will be continuously suffering. Why do you think you are continuously resisting nature? Whatever nature offers, we resist. Because we think we are different from existence. Swamiji is saying, he saw sannyasis and monks living in the Himalayas, almost nude in the cold. And Swamiji himself have lived in such conditions. But the body was never disturbed. His body never got disturbed. He never had the feeling of separation from nature. See, we feel separate. That's why we feel the summer so hot, winter so cold. When you think you are different from the atmosphere, you start resisting it. When you are in tune and become a part of the collective consciousness, nature is your friend and it will protect you. As long as you think you are an individual consciousness different from nature, what will happen? It will protest. There's one very simple thing you can practice now. If you are feeling cold, just relax and witness the area where you are feeling cold. In that area, don't resist the atmosphere. Don't resist nature. Just say to yourself, I'm not going to resist nature. Let me relax and be complete. Consciously decide this. With this, you will see the body just relaxes. The idea of cold disappearing from that part. You will become completely comfortable. Try now. Come on, 2 minutes. See, what I want you to do, if you're in your area, if you're feeling hot or cold, just relax now and witness the area where you are feeling cold or hot. In that specific area, don't resist the atmosphere, don't resist nature. Just going on saying to yourself, I'm not going to resist nature. Let me relax and be complete. Consciously decide this. The idea of cold or hot will disappear from that specific point, that specific area. You'll start feeling comfortable in that specific area, either the small area on the hand or small area on your cheek, whatever. Come on, let us do 3 minutes. Start. Okay, relax now. So, how are you feeling? Did anybody observe that the senses, that cold and hot, is disappeared in that specific area? Did any one of you have that experience? At least a glimpse? Yes, Aparna had. And who else? Crystal, Karthik, Anderson, Dimitra, Gail, Sylvia. Wow. Let me see the first screen. Who else? Anka, Ramila, Cindy, Mariam also? Simla, Saranka. Oh, Mariam. It's not so difficult anything. Spanish room, anyone? Let me see. Anyone experienced? Yes. Anna. Very good. Wherever you want to achieve success in a social or in an economic context, only when you feel complete with the whole group and fall in tune with the collective consciousness will you be able to achieve what you want. As long as you feel you are an individual, be very clear that you will be resisted and you will be resisting. You will be resisted means others will be resisting you, and you also will be resisting. Whether it is at home or at work, This will happen. If you disappear into the collective consciousness, you will be protected and taken care of. Not only you will attain social and economic success, but you will also experience a deep feeling of completion. Even in the physical layer, if you think you are separate, you will invite diseases. If you think you are separate in the mental layer, you will be sowing seeds of violence. With collective consciousness, you unify. You'll unify. But with individual consciousness, what do? You cut things into pieces. If you think you are an individual at the soul level, there is no possibility for any spiritual growth. Even at the physical level, you are not an individual. Your body and the body of the sun are directly connected. Any small change in the body of the sun can make changes in your body. Any small change in your body can change the body of the moon. Even if you are not able to relate to this logically, it is true. Even in the mental layer, you are not alone. Any thought put in anyone else's head comes and touches you, and any thought created in your mind goes and touches someone else. It is like ripples created in a lake. If you are creating a strong wave, you will be creating an impression with your thought. You will be leading and inspiring others with your thought. If your thoughts are not solid enough, others' waves will impress you. When you bring complete integrity into your thinking, the words you utter to yourself and to others will be experienced as your very life. That is the power of words. See, understand, even though your child is out of your body after you deliver it, it is not like you are disconnected from your child. His good or bad experiences continue to affect you as long as you exist. In the same way, the words that come out of you continue to have power over you. Hey, understand, the words which come out of you not only are having effect on others, it has continuous effect on you. Whether they are fulfilled or unfulfilled, respected or not respected, listened to or not listened to, understanding that the word you utter continues to have power over you even years after it is uttered. Please understand, we all understanding that the word you utter continues to have power over you even after it is uttered, even after many years before it is uttered. You understand this truth, it will make you utter the words with responsibility. If you know these words, even after many years, whatever you uttered before also is having power over you, then it will make you utter the words with responsibility. Please understand, either you live like a leader or you will be a follower. There is no in between. You always think, I'll not be a leader. I cannot do that much. I will not be a follower either. I will maintain my own stand. That is not going to happen. There's nothing in between. This is simply impractical. There is no such thing as my own stand. Either you lead or you follow somebody else. That's it. At the spiritual level, the moment you understand, you are deeply connected to the whole universe. Not only do you start experiencing bliss, but you will also start really living in the space of oneness and opening many dimensions of your being. See, you can enrich and enjoy yourself and others so much. If you disappear into the collective consciousness, you will experience so many more dimensions, so many more possibilities. You cannot even imagine it.